So these are the two pages that I'm going to talk about today, and focusing on this one first, my why. So for this page, I asked myself, why am I on this debt-free journey? Like, why do I want to get out of debt? Why do I want to buy a house? You know, why is this important to me? Why am I making these debt payments? The reason why I'm asking myself that is because the debt-free journey isn't something that happens overnight. Often it's something that we can commit to for a few years, and it can be so hard, and life will throw all sorts of things at you. You know, in my time already, I've had my car that's broke down, I've got problems with my job now, you know, there's all sorts of things that have happened. So it's really good to have this to hand when you're tracking. You're thinking, why am I doing this? Or when you're creating a budget and you might be being strict, you're thinking, why? See, for me, I want to have financial freedom. So should I be in a position where I'm feeling a bit fed up, you know, I've got money to keep me going. Meanwhile, if I decide to, you know, leave a job, I want to travel the world. Like, that is something I so desperately want to do. I want to travel the world. I want to do a road trip in America. I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to travel through India. You know, I want to travel the whole world. I also want to buy a house as well. So I want to buy a house so that I know whatever happens, like, this house is mine, and you know, I'm not relying on a landlord or anyone to keep me in my home. And then also I want to have time. Like, time's so important to me, more important than but to have time I need money. So it's sort of like a catch-22 situation. You can't really win. But yeah, no, with what I've currently got, I really want to make sure that I'm maximizing the money that I have, that I track my spending. I know every pound I spend, I'm using it wisely. When I do a bill audit, I'm reviewing my bills and I'm saving that extra money, and it can go towards my dreams. Like, these are my dreams. And I've also added a few pictures here. Behind these pictures, there's two little squares where it's like a little mini board for you to add in any pictures. So whether it's maybe your family or just little reminders of, like, you know, visual reminders of why you want to get out of debt or buy a house. So moving on to the financial goals, this is sort of split into three sections, and I really wanted to be clear on what my goals were for the next 12 months. It wasn't necessarily like physical things like, oh, I want to buy this or I want to do this. It was more about changing the way I managed my money. So for me, it was to track my spending every single day. This isn't something that I'm used to doing. I've never done it really. I did it once last year, I think, maybe even the year before, but I've never consistently done it. So I wanted to really make sure I could track it so I can see exactly where my money's gone, and also to start saving. So these were more about financial habits for me. I really wanted to build healthy financial habits. Then my goals for the next 5 years, that's where it becomes more physical things, like, what am I working towards? So it was to buy a house or to become debt free, to save a year's emergency fund, and to work part-time. Like, that was my goal, and it still is now as well. And then what's my long-term goals? Well, to pay off the house and to travel the world. So I can see how these small habits that I'm trying to build over the next 12 months, whilst I'm in a bit of a financial mess, eventually will turn into these long-term goals, because I'm making sure that the money that I'm spending today is going to help me enjoy tomorrow.